Okay, what I want to do is talk about the shoulder press as it pertains to strength movements. All right, we do an iso shoulder press. It means we want one arm working in a static hold and the other arm pressing. Remember, with the pressing, we want elbow forward. Okay, we don't want the elbow out here. The other arm, ideally, is going to be sort of tucked in like this, like we're doing a dumbbell front squat or anything like that. The dumbbell stays in, and we press with the other arm, okay? Elbow forward and press, elbow forward and press, okay? What that does, it's gonna engage that other shoulder, so we're working that other shoulder at the same time, while not dynamically. We still have a static hold on that shoulder, and it's also gonna hit the back of the shoulder, the lat, the trap a little bit more, so we wanna make sure that we're doing both of those. So the first variation, the tougher variation, is what I just showed you. We're gonna have one dumbbell turned slightly in front of the chest, and the other one is pressing, okay? And then we can switch. Turn that one in, that one goes forward, and then we press like that. We can do it standing, okay? Or we can do it on the knees. It's gonna be a little bit harder to do when we're on the knees, because we're taking any sort of feeling of wanting to jump those dumbbells out of it, okay? So we're just using a strict press, a lot more shoulder. Obviously, you're not gonna be able to use your legs on the knees, okay? The other variation would be one down by the side, pressing with one arm, okay? And then we can switch, same thing, okay? It's not gonna engage the shoulder itself quite as much, but we're still working the shoulder a little bit, working the lat, working the trap a little bit on that side, okay? So biggest thing with the iso movements is we don't wanna let one side rest while the other works unless we absolutely have to, okay? So harder way is gonna be up here with the press. Easier way is gonna be down by the side with the press. Either way, we don't wanna dip these as much as possible. We just wanna use all shoulder, no legs. So if it helps you to go on your knees to do these, by all means do that. You're gonna get a lot more shoulder work out of it, okay? So biggest thing is just make sure, if possible, that the non-working arm stays active, whether that's up in that front position or down by the side. Either way is totally fine. We wanna make sure we have an active press on one arm and then sort of a static hold on the other arm, so that we're simultaneously getting work out of both shoulders to some degree, okay? That's the biggest thing. Just make sure that elbow stays in. Everything that we do on an isolated arm stays nice and tight. Nothing we do is away from the body, okay? So everything's gonna be nice and tight, right up against the body every time. The closer you can keep your dumbbells, the stronger you're going to be, the safer you're gonna be, and the easier it's gonna be on your joints.